Now, find a quiet and comfortable place, a space where you can sit or lie down with ease. There is no need for anything to be perfect, just enough stillness for you to gently turn inward. If you are sitting, allow your spine to be naturally upright. Let your shoulders soften. Rest your hands on your thighs or gently on your belly. If you are lying down, allow the surface beneath you to fully support your body. Gently close your eyes, or if that feels uncomfortable, let your eyes remain softly open, resting your gaze on a quiet point in front of you. In this moment, you do not need to achieve anything. You do not need to become anyone else. You do not need to fix anything. Simply be here and breathe. Breathe in slowly. Feel the cool air entering your body. Breathe out gently. Feel your body soften with the exhale. Inhale, exhale. Each breath is an invitation to return to yourself, to return to this body and this mind, here and now. In Buddhist wisdom, true wisdom is not about knowing more concepts, but about seeing reality clearly within yourself. Seeing the body changing, seeing feelings arising and passing away, seeing thoughts coming and going, and seeing that all things are impermanent. You do not need to understand this with your thinking mind. Simply allow yourself to experience it directly. Bring your awareness to your body. Feel the weight of your body being supported by the ground, the chair, or the bed beneath you. Feel the points of contact: the feet, the legs, the hips, the belly, the chest, the shoulders, the neck, the face. No need to analyze, just feel. If you notice any areas of tension, there is no need to push them away. Simply breathe into those areas, and as you exhale, allow them to soften a little more. Inhale, aware of the body. Exhale, gently releasing tension. Inhale, knowing you are breathing in. Exhale, knowing you are breathing out. This is the foundation of Buddhist wisdom meditation. Mindful awareness, clearly knowing what is happening as it is happening. Now, gently observe your natural breath. Do not control it. Do not try to make it deeper. Do not try to slow it down. Simply notice. The in-breath is happening. The out-breath is happening. You may feel the breath at the nose, or in the chest, or in the belly. There is no right or wrong place to feel it. There is only your direct experience. Each time your mind wanders, each time you notice you have been thinking, there is no need to judge yourself, no need to be frustrated. Simply return gently to the breath. This is where wisdom begins to grow, noticing that you wandered and returning. You do not need to fight your thoughts. You only need to see that thoughts arise and pass, like clouds moving across the sky. The sky does not chase the clouds away. The sky simply remains open and vast. You too are the space of awareness. Thoughts are just clouds passing through. Now gently notice the feelings present within you. There may be pleasant feelings, unpleasant feelings, or neutral feelings. Silently name them in your mind: pleasant, unpleasant, neutral. No stories, no explanations, just simple recognition. When pleasant feelings arise, see them arising and notice how they also change. When unpleasant feelings arise, see them arising and notice how they also change. No feeling stays forever. No state remains fixed. This is the wisdom of impermanence. You do not need to believe this, just observe. Stay with one sensation for a few breaths, not holding it, not pushing it away, simply witnessing it as a natural experience. If sadness is here, if anxiety is here, if tiredness is here, allow them to be present. You do not need to fix them. You do not need to make them disappear. Silently say within yourself, "I see you," and continue to breathe. In Buddhist wisdom, suffering is not something to run away from. Suffering is something to be clearly seen. When you see suffering clearly, you are no longer blindly controlled by it. When you see emotions clearly, you are no longer their prisoner. You become the observer, not the one being carried away. Now, gently return to the breath, softly, patiently, without forcing anything. Inhale, exhale. Each time you return, you are cultivating wisdom. Not the wisdom of thinking, but the wisdom of awareness. Take a few breaths to feel your whole body as one complete presence, from head to toe. A body that is breathing and a mind that is aware. Nothing needs to be perfect. Simply being here is enough. If your mind still feels restless, offer yourself a gentle smile. You have done nothing wrong. Noticing restlessness is already awareness. Inhale, knowing you are alive. Exhale, knowing you are here. And in this moment, you do not need to become anyone else. Just be yourself, breathing, living, aware. Rest in silence for a few more breaths. Now, gently return your awareness to the present moment. Feel your body resting where it is. Feel the quiet rhythm of your breath. There is nothing you need to change, nothing you need to improve. Simply allow yourself to be here. In Buddhist wisdom, the mind is often compared to a flowing river. Thoughts, memories, emotions, and reactions are always moving, always changing. We suffer not because the river flows, but because we try to hold the water in our hands. So now, instead of trying to stop the mind, we begin to observe the mind. Gently notice what is happening inside you. Perhaps there are thoughts about the past. Perhaps there are plans for the future. Perhaps there are emotions, subtle or strong. You do not need to follow any of them. You do not need to push any of them away. Simply notice. A thought is present. A feeling is present. A sensation is present. And then notice how it changes. When a thought appears, softly acknowledge it, thinking. When an emotion appears, softly acknowledge it, feeling. When a sensation appears, softly acknowledge it, sensing. There is no need to analyze the content. You are not here to solve the mind. You are here to see the mind clearly. Now, notice how the mind tends to clinging to pleasant experiences, clinging to comfort, clinging to praise, clinging to being understood, clinging to being in control. And notice how the mind also resists. Resisting discomfort, resisting uncertainty, resisting unpleasant emotions, resisting what is not the way we want it to be. Clinging and resisting are the roots of suffering. You may gently ask yourself, without words, where am I holding on right now? Where am I pushing away? You do not need an answer in words. Just notice the feeling of holding. Just notice the feeling of pushing. As you breathe in, sense where the body is tightening. As you breathe out, allow that holding to soften just a little. Inhale, noticing attachment. Exhale, gently loosening attachment. Letting go does not mean forcing yourself to release. Letting go begins with seeing clearly that you are holding. When you see the holding, the loosening begins naturally. Now, notice how thoughts come and go. Notice how emotions rise and fall. Notice how sensations appear and disappear. None of them stay forever. None of them belong to you as a fixed self. They arise due to conditions, and when conditions change, they pass away. This is the wisdom of non-attachment. You are not your thoughts. You are not your emotions. You are the awareness that knows them. Rest in this knowing. If a strong emotion arises, there is no need to suppress it. Simply allow space around it. Feel where it lives in the body. Breathe gently into that area and breathe out, creating a little more space. You are not trying to get rid of anything. You are allowing things to be as they are, while no longer clinging to them. This is freedom. Not the freedom of controlling life, but the freedom of not being controlled by what arises. Now, gently return to the breath. Feel the in-breath. Feel the out-breath. Each breath is a small letting go. Breathing in, you receive what is here. Breathing out, you release what is passing. Rest in this simple rhythm. There is nothing you need to hold on to. There is nothing you need to push away. Just this moment. Just this breath. Just this awareness. Remain here for a few breaths. Now, gently allow your awareness to become even softer. You do not need to focus on anything in particular. Let the breath breathe itself. Let the body rest. Let the mind settle naturally. There is nowhere you need to go. There is nothing you need to do. Nothing you need to figure out. Each breath out allows you to sink a little deeper into rest. The body knows how to relax. The mind knows how to quiet down when you stop holding on. You may feel sensations drifting in and out. You may notice thoughts becoming softer, more distant, like echoes fading away. There is no need to follow them. There is no need to stop them. Just rest in awareness, open, spacious, gentle. With every exhale, feel yourself becoming heavier, more supported, more at ease. With every inhale, feel a quiet sense of safety, a simple knowing that in this moment, you are okay. Nothing is required of you now. Nothing needs to change. you can allow yourself to drift into rest, into stillness, into sleep if sleep comes naturally. Breath by breath, moment by moment, you are safe to let go. And if you are listening to this again, simply continue resting here. Let the words fade into the background. Let the silence carry you gently onward.